Hey there everybody, welcome back with the Plat. Platypus is the name, and today we're checking out Vault of the Void. Now, before we jump into the game, obviously this is going to be a bit different than what a lot of you guys watched me for recently. I've done a lot of Dragon Quest TAC videos, and that's primarily what I'm known for right now, and maybe a little bit of Dragon Quest 1 if you're a real fan, but I do like to take and play other games, and occasionally when an opportunity comes my way, I would like to play it on the channel. And I figured this was a great opportunity to tell everyone, frankly and upfront, what my view is on doing sponsored content. This is a game where the developer reached out to me, provided me a key, and I thought the game looked really cool. I've already seen videos on it. I was interested in it. I plan on buying it myself, so it just seemed perfect to play for the channel. But basically, if I'm going to do sponsored content, which may or may not come up in the future, who knows? It depends what opportunities arise. I basically have three main criteria that it has to follow, and well, I'm just going to go through them really quick, and then we'll get into the game and stuff. We'll have a good time. So number one is it has to have it has to be something I'm really interested in, or it has to have some sort of reasonable financial compensation that would convince me to do it. Obviously, for something like this, I'm very interested in this game in general, and so I didn't ask for money or anything like that. So obviously I have to be interested, or it has to have it makes sense financially. Number two is I have to be able to be 100% transparent with you guys whatever the deal is. Like again, this game was provided by me for free. If I was to do something where I was getting paid and it was, say, I don't know, hypothetically, I don't even know because I haven't been offered, but let's say it was $1,000 to make some whatever thing video for a game or whatever, I have to be able to tell you guys that I'm making $1,000. And I don't know if they're not willing to let me do that, then it's something I'm not willing to do. As you can see, you see my dirty room behind me, right? I've got a messy beard. I got messy hair. I'm authentic and I'm open, and I don't want to lose someone's trust. So that being able to be open and transparent with that kind of stuff is very important to me. So that is a requirement. If I'm doing something, you will know the compensation I'm getting for it. And number three, if I'm doing something like sponsored content, if I'm going to benefit, I need you guys to benefit as well. So I'm announcing, for example, this one. I got an extra key for this game, so I'm doing a giveaway for this game, as a matter of fact, at the end of this video. Actually, not at the end of this video. Basically, leave a comment, be subscribed, let me know that you want it in the comments down below, and I'm going to choose a winner. I'm not going to do a follow-up video. I will just reply to the comment that wins and let them know that they won, and then they can message me on Discord, and I will send them the key. That's how it'll work. But that's basically it. One, it needs to interest me financially, or hopefully, ideally, with, you know, actually just being interested in the content. Two, I have to be able to be transparent about what I'm getting. And three, you guys have to benefit. If I'm benefiting, I need you to benefit. I'm going to do a giveaway or something equivalent every single time any sponsored content comes up, whether it be financially, whether or not the developer gives it to me. I'll fund it myself. If I'm going to do a copy of the game, or if I'm going to do, if maybe it's like a mobile game or something, I'll, you know, do some sort of cash giveaway, something like that, as a way to say thank you. Like if I'm getting paid money to do it, I want to give some of that back to the community, because you guys are the only reason they would offer me something. It's not me. It's because I have an audience, which is you guys. So obviously I can't, if 1,000 people watch a video, I can't give all 1,000 of you anything. You know, I can't even give you all $1. It's just too much. But if I could do like a $25, $100, you know, depending on how much they compensate me to do something like that, being able to give it back, I think that is really cool. So hopefully that makes sense about what I think about sponsored content and things like that. Sorry to tack this on to the front of this sponsored video for this game. If the dev doesn't want me talking about that kind of stuff, I'm sure he's cool with it anyway. But point is, this is like the first piece of sponsored content I've done since I've had a lot of, you know, or a lot to me of subscribers. Just want to make sure that's out there, open, on the record. Yeah, that's how it is, that I'm transparent, open about it. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Also, giveaway, you already heard it. So let's get into this game. I'm very excited. So Vault of the Void is currently available on Steam. Mainstream, please. How much is it right now? I think it's $20. Let me just look it up. That way you guys don't have to. Vault of the Void, it's only $15 right now on Steam. The developer described it to me as Magic the Gathering meets Slay the Spire. I love Magic the Gathering. I love Slay the Spire. I got a little bit of Flesh and Blood vibes from it as well. You guys probably don't know what that is, but it's a card game that I really have enjoyed. We're going to move the camera around. I'm not sure exactly where, but we'll figure it out as we go. We'll move it there for now, that we can see new game. And if I have to move it around, I will. Okay, there's a lot of difficulties here. Locked. Well, you know what? Let's play Introduction. All right, choose your starting deck. Bleed or Blade? I think you guys know me. My favorite unit in Dragon Quest Tact is King Bubble Slime, which means I'm a Bleed kind of guy. So let's take a look here. So there's 3 characters, and they have their own things. They're locked right now. Let's not spoil it all for you guys. Show overview. This is really, really cool. Okay, I love that. Hide overview. So you could choose starting artifact maybe, or this is just what you have. You have a starting spell, starting artifact. I get pretty technical with these kinds of games, so be prepared for it to be kind of slow. And again, we'll move our camera when we're into the game. We actually know what we're doing here. All right, new booster. Here's a booster pack to get you started on your journey. Add cards to your backpack. So you get cards to your backpack, which I believe is equivalent to a sideboard in Magic the Gathering. Apply 9 bleed. Suffers damage per stack after enemy turn. Ticks down by 1 when triggered. Ignores fortitude and isn't affected by rage. Very interesting. I don't... based off reading this, it works kind of like Poison and Slay the Spire. I'm going to assume Fortitude is some sort of damage reduction. If you give a bunch of Fortitude, you take less damage. Maybe it's like Shield, something like that. Maybe like it's equivalent to Block or just percent damage reduction. And Rage is probably something more like you deal more damage, but... or maybe you take more damage in Rage, but it kind of ignores that. Basically, it's kind of like true damage, it seems like. If you're familiar with like MOBAs and stuff. Guardian, I'm going to assume this is the boss. All right, so this is actually really, really cool. You get to look and see what you're going to get before you go there. What is that? I held that down at a card tooltips. Okay. Yeah, so you can see what card you want. Deal 5 damage if the target is attacking. Apply 1 weak. Deal damage equal to threat. I don't know what threat is, so we'll figure that out later. Your deck. This is your deck. You have the ability to change and edit your deck at any time. As you become more familiar with encounters, adjusting your deck before a fight will become crucial. Sideboard. Your deck must always be 20 cards. Certain cards like potions and afflictions don't count towards your deck limit. Understood. As you progress through the map, you'll earn new cards. These will be your backpack. You can add it. Okay, so backpack, click and hold to dismiss. Void stones. Oh, these are interesting. These are like ways to modify the cards. Sorry, let's come down here for now. I'll move it around like 16 times until I decide where I want it. I actually kind of like it over here. You know what? One last time. And guys, also, if you hate me doing this kind of thing, let me know. Because obviously, if you guys don't want me to play other games like this, that's fine. And I won't do sponsored content and stuff. I didn't mention in the beginning, but basically, if you guys hate it, that's most important. Because having an audience is more important. All right. Redstone, rage 25%. This turn, attack cards deal 25% more damage stacked additively. We're not gonna fuck with that yet. We're just gonna go in without messing with our deck, right? We need to learn the basic combat mechanics. I don't know what the threat is. I do like the idea of applying weak. It seems more defensive. When you apply bleed, you kind of want to apply fat stacks, I feel like. So we're gonna go here first. Fight tips. So we're gonna fight Dark Acolyte, Void Enchantress, and a Throat Cutter. I don't know what they do. And this is gonna be our reward. Manage deck. Manage spells. We'll figure that out. Let's just get into a fight, you know. The Forsaken. All cards in Vault of the Void have an energy cost. Shown in the top left corner, you'll start each fight with 3 energy and gain 2 every turn. Interesting, okay. The color of the circle will denote what type of card it is. Red is an attack, blue is an ability, green is a buff. Drag a card from your hand now to play it. Apply 5 bleed and deal 5 damage. Apply bleed. Let's take a look here. 8, so this actually does 6 damage. Threat. The amount of threat you currently have will be removed from your HP at the end of your turn. Play block cards to reduce this. Interesting. Okay. So we want to attack. +1 energy, purging cards. Vault of the Void combat centers around the purge mechanic. Choosing which cards to play and which to purge for energy is key and keeps combat moving quickly. Okay, this is very interesting. This is different than any kind of other card game I've played so far, it sounds like. Let's purge a card now. Mouse over a card and hold down the right mouse button to purge a card from your hand, sending it to the discard pile and granting you 1 energy. There we go. Now we're back up to 3 energy, so we can play all 3 of these. How awesome. I guess we just heal all for 10%. You're not doing anything this turn, so we just do that. To stop enemies reinforcing, you must fill the battle progress orb, I guess that's this, Each enemy will add a different amount to the orb. Filling it to 100% will stop creatures reinforcing. The battle orb is the rightmost orb on your threat stick, just underneath this message. Mouse over the enemy. Okay, so you can take a look here. They how do I'm so sorry. I don't see exactly how. I don't know how much they add, but we'll figure that out. I should have read the tooltip more carefully. Now, what is this? 3-turn cooldown. Target creature suffers 3 bleed. If the target is currently planning an attack action, suffers 5 bleed in 1 week. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and kill this guy. And then, when does the bleed go off? Let's take a look. Energy and cards. Cards in your hand will never be discarded automatically, meaning you can carry them into your next turn. All right, that's cool. So unlike Slay the Spire, you don't get rid of your hand. Everything kind of has retain. Also, your energy will carry across turns. It can often be a good idea to purge cards in your hand to set up nice energy pool for next turn. I love that mechanic. I love that you could purge things that you don't want to cast for energy. And so not only is that going to cause you to draw more cards next turn, because I assume you draw up to your hand size limit or something, but also then you're generating energy. It just sets it's so much. You have so much power over your deck and how it functions, which I really, really like. It's now the enemy's turn to act. You can always see an enemy's intent on their card, and you can mouse over for more details. Their attack power is shown in blue circles, and their frenzy is shown in the orange circle. Their AP is shown in the blue circle, and their frenzy is shown in the orange circle. I don't fully understand, but we'll pick stuff up as we go. When enemies deal damage, it is applied to your threat stick shown below. A large red or white number, this is when you can play block cards to reduce the current threat. Block is played reactively after an enemy has attacked. If you have no threat, this is the opposite of how it works. This is so fucking cool. This is so fucking cool. If you have no threat, then block is wasted. This usually means that during your first turn, you won't have to block at all. Any leftover threat when you end your turn will be removed from your HP. I wonder if that means even if you beat the fight. Apply 3 bleed, block 8. I mean, that just wins us the fight right there, right? Apply 5 bleed. I assume that we just do that and then we get rid of 1, 2... and you are dead. But do you get to attack first? You do, and then you die. Then what happens? I guess if we just win the fight, then it's over. So bleed seems kind of not bad. It's probably good because it stacks high, but there's definitely an element of not as good because it doesn't apply at the end of our turn. It applies at the end of their turn, so you're kind of waiting longer to get that effect. 38 essence, a soul, 30 essence for a perfect fight. Go us. Deal 5 damage if they're attacking. Apply 1 weak. That seems good. I don't know exactly what weak does, but you can kind of assume. When faced with the choice of tiles to move to, the tiles you don't take will be destroyed. The only exception to this is when doing so would leave you without an exit. The movement will become second nature pretty quickly. By learning to eke out every bit of value on a map, you can give your run a solid boost. Got it. So we have a spell book here. I actually quite like... Ooh, cooldown last in between games, huh? Reduce attack power by 25% to a minimum of 1. Ticks down by 1 each turn. Oh, so you could stack. Okay. Cool. If we could take a look at this. I mean, do I even care? Quickness, combo 1. I don't really know what this... there's a lot of things here I don't fully know. Ooh, apply 9 bleed, though, right? I really like a lot of these cards. So we have basically all draw bloods and parries. Apply 3 bleed and 8 block. That's kind of cool. I kind of like the idea of... Oop. Get rid of a parry. Well, I guess we should see what we're going to fight first, right? That's probably... It should be relevant. Expel 2 cards from your deck. Expel removed from battle after playing. So just removed from battle. Upgrade. After clearing this room, you'll have a chance to upgrade a card. Awesome. Alright, so I don't know what these guys do. I bet that requires learning. Fight tips. A balanced fight which requires you to apply damage quickly and avoid having your deck overrun with Banes. Okay, so we want to do damage quickly. With that, if damage quickly means we want less parries, I think. We want, deal 6 damage if the target isn't attacking. Deal another 12. Okay. I actually think I want to get rid of 1 more parry for just more stuff in general. I wonder if you can move these around. Let's, go ahead and... Are you sure you wish to socket Blood Draw with the red Void Stone? This will destroy any Void Stone currently socketed. Okay, let's just do it. We don't know what the other do, but we're not trying to min-max this to, you know, all get out. There's a lot of stuff going on. Very mobile gamey, kind of esque looking up here with all the currencies and stuff, but I'm sure it's all relevant. I'm just not paying attention to it too much right now. Once an enemy attacks and inflicts damage to your threat stick, it's there to stay. Even if you defeat the creature, you'll still have to deal with the threat. Combat is fast-paced, swirling mess. If a creature attacks, you have to block. Okay, but that doesn't necessarily mean once the battle's over. It means if you kill something, their threat is already there. But if you win the battle, maybe not. The only exception to this is if you manage to kill all creatures and clear the room, ending the fight, representing your ability to escape from danger in the nick of time. Is quite common to get a final kill on the last creature, dodging a good chunk of damage as you do so. I like that. Okay. So we have where's our new one? We didn't draw it. We could apply a weak 9 bleed, huh? Maybe this card sucks. I mean, it doesn't. It's probably good against bosses. What's this? Increase the count on this item for every empty tile you visit. The creature you directly attack each fight will suffer vulnerable X equal to his value. I do want to apply weak to... Oh, blue circle is that, but it has to intend to attack, right? So if I do this, that goes down to 2. I don't really want... I actually do want to keep this for next turn. I think we're not going to play this. I get 9 bleed. It'll kill that guy over 2 turns. I guess that is pretty good. Let's just kill that guy straight up. And I do want to get rid of draw blood, I think. Do I want to attack also? What are you doing here? This enemy will deal 2 damage whenever it is the target of an attack card. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that then. Stuff for week 3. Okay. We could probably be playing better. But you know what? Fuck it. 3. And no one else is even hitting us. So we could easily block that with the parry. +1 AP to all. That's attack power. Okay. For some in AP, I just think of other things. You're already dead, but after you would hit. Let's go ahead and let's see if this adds to this or if it goes straight to our HP. It does go straight there. We will absolutely block, parry. We should probably keep that up. Oh, look at, they're actually they're not dealing any damage to us here. Nice, go us. This isn't... Oh, that is an attack card because it is red, right? Yeah, okay. That just kills you. Then again, there's a chance that it doesn't just kill you. Then you're dead. All right, awesome. 2 souls, perfect fight, 1 upgrade point. Let's take a look. 2 bleed is huge. 7 bleed is huge. What is this stupid big one? 13 bleed. I actually really like this surprise attack. If the target isn't attacking, that is 100% my fault. I kind of do want to do the 13 bleed. I know I don't like this card. But I do... I don't know, I do like it. Let's just do it. I don't know if that feels a little too expensive, but at 1 it would be broken, right? You could change the color of the hex to help with planning your path. Right-click a hex. Oh, so you can go like... We want to go here. It breaks this, but then we go here. Oh, and then you can see exactly... Merchant. We don't care. We're going to go here because it actually increases this to 2, right? Yeah, and now the first creature you directly attack each fight will get an extra vulnerable. All right, you are a ghostly piranha. These creatures will get stronger when inflicted with debuffs or when allies die. Take care which ones apply 3 bleed to all enemies. Okay, cool. All right, well, guess what? We're going to fucking debuff them. We're just going to have to... Oh, there's 3. I thought it said there was 2. Gains +1 frenzy the first time it suffers any debuff or when that enemy is killed. I wonder if we could just kill them all super easy. Yeah, 5. This will be 10, 11. I think I want to get rid of this, and I want to cast. This is going to be pretty brutal, I know. But I think we got to do what we got to do. Apply vulnerable and stun 1. Lose energy equal to your stun. Okay, that's not too bad. The amount of threat you currently have will be removed from your HP at the start of the fight. Okay. We did lose 1 energy. I guess this is pretty good. Apply 3 bleed. I kind of want you to die, but this kills you. But not until after you attack. Kind of a downside. I guess we just... Okay, we got to use this, right? I think we use this. And I think we also just kind of... +1 frenzy. We'll do it to you. Hey, you gain a new void stone. Go me. Oh, you get the... Okay, that's how you get the void stones. Got it. All right, we should be able to kill this other guy. I love the way that this damage works, by the way. It's like fucking genius. I don't even know how to tell him which damage he's going to do, though. Go us. Perfect victory. I'm adding Blade Storm to our deck for sure. Don't even question. Gain 5 volatile. Light it up. Expel. What the fuck is all this? Can't be purged. Destroyed when played or at the end of the turn. What? Light it up. When you have overcharge, you gain 1 extra energy each turn. Max energy increases. Is this something we can just use all the time? I don't know. A twisted shrine devoted to the worship of some being you'd rather not know about. The choice to heal, cleanse your deck of void cards, or to gain extra essence. Okay, let's do the tough fight, right? Still only have this. We're fighting 4 of these. Anytime you lose health, the creature will increase its frenzy, can remove debuffs, but won't attack while doing so. There's 4 of these, huh? All right, well, we definitely want Blade Storm in. And maybe we want 1,000 cuts out. 1,000 cuts seems really bad for this fight. I kind of want maybe less draw blood. This might just one-shot one of them, but it is expensive. I think I want some more parries here, because losing HP is not good. I actually am okay doing something like this. Block 4. Ooh, interesting. We could add that to Blade Storm. What is this here? At the start of each battle, when reshuffled, goes to the top of your deck. While you have overcharge, you get... Okay. When you play a card with Ghost, a volatile copy will be added to your hand. Inert. This card's Void Stone. Okay, I don't understand. I don't fully understand. Let's just go ahead and add this here, right? Parry. There you go. Does it add it to all of them? Or just to literally 1? I guess we have 1 parry. Okay, so they're just combined. I thought it would add it to all of them, but it adds it to 1. So that's probably not very good. You have overcharge, gain 1 energy, and overcharge 1. So there's a whole overcharge mechanic. I think we're cool here. I think 13 bleed sounds like overkill. Oh, 3 discarded items lay before you. Every 3rd heavy card played will cause 0. Every 5th time you purge a card, block 8. The 2nd card you purge each turn causes you to gain 2 energy instead of 1. You may choose to disregard these for 200. Okay, we'll do every 3rd heavy card. I don't know. In our deck, we probably have none of those. Oh, there's only... Oh, X4 isn't how many you're fighting. I did the exact opposite of what I should do, huh? Okay, well... You want to get that poison up ASAP, right? I don't want this. So I obviously misinterpreted exactly how it works. 8, but it says 12. Is it because of vulnerable? Yeah, it must be. You hit me for 1. Wait, I'm sorry. Was I confused or something? All cards have their energy cost increased by 1. That's fair. Let's go ahead and hold on to that. Let's keep stacking that bleed. I kind of like this having the 8 block. Oh, I forgot about the 1 damage. Well, it wasn't a perfect fight. It would have been nice to perfect this fight, but I actually just was like kind of not paying attention, right? What do we got? A little bit of extra block, never hurt anybody. Oh, I should be reading their abilities. I'm going too fast. Enemies will also increase its frenzy by 1 each time you lose HP. Any damage a creature suffers will be first taken out of the fortitude value. Any leftover damage will affect their HP. I think this poison ignores fortitude, actually. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's go ahead and give you a little more juice. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one as well. You should be dead this turn. How many cards did we draw, by the way? We go up to 5, it looks like. If there is an attack, you do 12. I don't think we're going to quite get there, are we? All right, we're going to take 5. That card turned out to be terrible. Yeah, we should have probably... I don't know what it was, but I thought for sure we'd be fighting a bunch of these things. All right, so it wasn't perfect, but it wasn't bad. I don't fully understand what light it up means. It doesn't look like it's here. Gain 5 volatile. Maybe it's gain 5 lighted up. Oh, and lighted up is here. Okay, deal 6 damage, overcharge 1 volatile. Can't be purged, destroyed when played, or at the end of your turn. Okay. So, you gain a bunch of these things. You get a bunch of overcharge. You get a bunch of damage. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Oh, can we jump here? No. Gain 30 block, expel. Remove from battle after playing. That is a lot of block, though. Let's definitely get to at least the first boss. Okay. These cowardly creatures will flee after a certain number of turns. The more you damage them, the more reward you'll gain. Okay. More reward you'll gain. All right, so this is kind of actually what we wanted last time, huh? I don't really want that. Don't really want that. I do like the idea of having this if we have an overcharge deck, but it's okay. We don't need it right now. Surprise attack has been very bad, but I don't think it is bad. I think it's just been bad. Okay, we got to get back it up in here. Let's take one of these stupid things out, right? Okay, let's go. There's only... Oh, there is only one. Okay, I'm just dumb. You'll gain 5 essence for each point of damage this enemy suffers. When do they leave? Cower and Fear gain 5% fortitude. Well, luckily, we're pretty good against fortitude, huh? Oh, I thought this card couldn't be purged, actually. Let's go. We're going to get rid of all of our defense. We also need to find some heavy cards. We should be keeping heavy cards in mind. Get rid of all these. Keep the damage going. So he's not dead next turn. One bad thing about poison is that he could just flee right now, right? But we actually have enough damage to kill him. Awesome. Okay, 30 essence for an extra fight. Awesome. 36 essence and a soul. I don't know what the souls are for yet. You gain souls mainly by fighting mobs. However, they can be found elsewhere. Tradable at the soul collector in other rooms. Okay, cool. Clot 4. What is clot? Reduce targets bleed by X. Why would I want that? Swift combo 1. Swift attack cards will trigger plus X times, where X is equal to your combo. Resets after triggering. Okay. I don't know why I would want to reduce... Maybe it's because you can get double combo out of that really easily, but it seems so opposite of what we want. Maybe you... Oh. If they have at least 4 bleed, then you can return it to your hand. So you can get 4 bleed on them, combo, get 4 bleed on a combo, and then you can kind of do... It seems like a lot of waste of energy. Maybe it's not. I don't want either of these, honestly. But this is a heavy attack. Suffering a Daze. Sent to the top of the deck. Destroyed at the end of turn. Got it. Let's take a look. Do we have any heavy cards here? This is heavy. Okay. This is a bleed ability. All right. I think we add sneak attack back. I think we get rid of a draw blood, probably. Yeah, we do have one of these. While you have overcharge, you gain 1 extra energy each turn. Max energy increased by 1 per stack. Ticks down by 1 each turn. Oh, this gives something. Makes it so it provides overcharge. Okay. We can make this so it provides 2 overcharge. Again, I think it's just like... I don't know. That's going to take more practice than what I'm going to get in this one video. This video is going to be long, by the way. Well, it's only been 32 minutes, actually. It hasn't been that long at all. Inflict 10 damage, Void Maw. You got 96 HP. That ain't no joke. I'll be honest with you. I hit the wrong button there. I am so sorry. I fucked something up. There we go. I accidentally clicked the bottom and dragged up. Let's go ahead and... we're going to get rid of that. We're going to keep this. It does apply 3 bleed. That's not quite enough yet. Got to keep this in mind. Every 3rd heavy attack. It looks like this carries between levels as well. The camera's still okay, right? Everything's fine. All you can see down here is the discard pile, end turn button. By the way, exile pile, destroyed cards. They don't seem super relevant. Apply a weak if they're attacking. Gain fortitude equal to AP, then attack. That's pretty intense. Get rid of that. Want to get that damage in. Bleed is a little slow, but it is very powerful. We're taking damage here, guaranteed. 18. 3 bleed to all enemies. Should have done that first, right? Look at that. Rage. Let's go. So you're dead in 2 turns. What is this? Increase by 1 each time you purge a card. Gains plus 2 AP. Uh-oh. When it reaches 6, and then it resets. Okay. What does this do? This is all the thingies. We get a bunch of overcharge. Wow, that card's insane. And we got an upgrade point. I don't know how I feel about Killing Blow, but it seems like it's probably pretty good. Purge, gain 1 volatile lighted up. So when you discard this, the only thing this changes is that you get 1 lighted up instead of 5. That's actually pretty nuts, though, isn't it? 5 bleed is nice. I kind of want some heavy attack, though. Wait, do these count as heavy attacks? No, they're swift, of course. Let's go to my backpack. 28 damage and Daze. It only costs 1. What does Daze do? Sent to the top of your deck, destroyed at end of turn. I don't fully understand. Oh, it adds a Daze to your... So it's Slay the Spire style, okay. Yeah, but it does do 28 damage. But it's kind of not what we care about at all. Oh, we took out the 1 good parry, by the way. That's dumb of us. Okay, I want to do this. This card seems broken. All right, let's go here. I love that we get to change our deck before we go in. Oh, deal 6 damage, clot 1, block floor. Apply 2 bleed, balanced. Benefits from combo, but does not consume it. Interesting. It does apply 2 bleed. Let us grab it. I don't think it's something we're really interested in right now. 3 bleed. Oh, purge, delay, block at the start of your next turn. I do love that you get 5 free block from that. All right, let's do... Oh, we'll do it. That's fine. All right, so let's go here. Fairly well-rounded fight with the ability to inflict fear. Killing his minions will heal the king himself. Interesting. So I don't know if we want to even avoid those or not. So because we want to do insane damage, I do actually want Killing Blow because it's only 1, does a lot of damage. Doing a bunch of bleed is just good for us. We do have the ability to overcharge quite a bit. But I'm not in love with charge block. We do want this instead of one of these weak parries for sure. +1 combo. The combo is pretty good with this silent shiv because it doesn't consume it, but it does benefit, so you can get a bunch of stuff going on. But we don't have that much, sadly, going on in general with combo. In fact, this is going to be the only way to even get a combo. But it doesn't consume it. It does seem good. Maybe I should have added that to my deck way sooner. I just wasn't sure how it worked. I think we're going to get rid of a parry here. I do like draw blood. What's our other heavy attack? Do we have more than one? Surprise attack. Surprise attack's still just 18 damage. It seems like a good way to sometimes get a good hit. We're going to use Killing Blow basically all the time, so let's just throw this in here. Let's do it. We have to get rid of 3 cards. I want Silent Shiv. I'm getting rid of that. Going for a more aggressive build. We have like full HP. I think we're fine. Guardian fight. Fight against Guardians are a little different. Often the Guardian will have minions alongside them. If you manage to kill the Guardian, their minions will automatically be destroyed and you will win the fight. Awesome. So we do want to target this guy. When this enemy is destroyed, it will heal the king for 4 HP. That's not much. I wonder, can I see how much these guys will add to this? Oh, right here. 5, 100%, 5. Okay, so you have to kill a fuck ton of those. Look at this. We actually get to start with combo. It's pretty insane. So we can apply 4 bleed to you immediately. I want to apply 5 bleed to you. And 3 more bleed or just straight up damage, huh? I like that. I think this is worth getting rid of for the energy. Draw an extra card. I don't know what fear does. After drawing, you must discard cards equal to your fear value. Okay, I will discard parry. Let's go ahead and cast that. We're fine. Inflict 5, 5. Okay, we're gonna want this next turn. Let's go and get rid of some of your juice. Let's keep the poison going. Yeah, now it's time to get defensive. Oh, sorry, just noticed that you had a few cards in hand. Remember, Vault isn't like other card games. It's often better to purge most of your cards. All right, I understand. Let's take a look at our draw pile then. Let's take a look at our draw. What's left in our deck? Yeah, you're right. All right, let's get the energy here. We don't need that yet. We definitely want this next turn. That's 9 block. That's just going to be big for us. Thank you, game, for helping me not make a terrible mistake. This game is fucking incredible, by the way. I'm like actually in love with it. So just by getting rid of this, we do get a oh, we're always doing this, right? You know what? Fuck this. Let's do this. Let's go. We have... Take that, bitch. What's this? While you have overcharge, gain 1 extra energy each turn. Max energy increased by 1 per stack. So we're only going to gain 1 extra energy, but we have 10 cap, is the way I think it works. We have to discard a card. That's okay. So we're either going to gain 5 extra energy or we're going to gain 1 extra. We can gain 1 extra energy. That's still totally reasonable. We're taking 0 damage. We've already won. Let's get rid of this. All right. 1,000 cuts you. Have fun being a loser, bro. Awesome. You guys can hit me for all you want, but the damage doesn't come through until next turn. You guys are dead, bro. That's all for introduction mode. Well done on making it this far. Introduction mode was set up for new players to learn the game mechanics, how the deck manager works, and combat works. You've reached the end of the line on this difficulty. Now that you've experienced the game, you could jump into normal or harder for the full game experience. Click and hold to dismiss. Well, we did most fights flawlessly, so I bet it's going to get way harder from there. But honestly, I think it's a perfect spot to end it. We totally got a great view of what the game is like. Don't forget that I'm giving away a free copy of this game, so please go below and enter. Show this dev some love. Thank you so much for supporting the, you know, the content. I mean, this game, it's sponsored, right? It's sponsored content. I was provided the game for free, but man, I wanted to play this game so bad, and this is so fun. I'm gonna play so much of this off of like camera. Just like this is gonna be my go-to, just playing this game for fun for quite a while, I think. Because I've played like 200 hours of Slay the Spire, so having a new game in that vein is going to be so incredible. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. The platypus is per platypus. I'll see you next time. You have a good night or day. Have a good life in general. How about we'll just cover the whole thing. Have a good afterlife as well. Peace out.